Hi guys, welcome to another video tutorial with me, Clarice. In this video, this is I believe the 6th video to my wet on wet mini series that I am doing. If you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate person in watercolor as well, these are a great way to sort of practice and get yourself reacquainted, experiment a little bit. Quick short videos to sort of get your creativity going and also hone in on that technique. So here's what I am using today. I've got throughout the series I've been using the same supplies and they're all listed below as well. My mailing set of 48 watercolors, my Paul Rubens sketch block. This is what that looks like. And then today we're just going to be using the number 6 Princeton Neptune brush that I have. I have water handy, and then I also have paper towel handy on the side just in case I need to do extra dabbing. Now for today's colors, feel free to use whatever you have on tap or easily available. But this is what I am using from my set of mailing. I will be using the yellow ochre. And I want to team that up with either the rose red or madder lake, probably the madder lake. Let's just see how this goes. But we're going to start off with doing the yellow ochre. So I'm going to show you 2 different types of roses. We're going to do roses for this. And the first one, we're going to use the yellow ochre to get our nice soft roses and try and go for the lighter tones with this one. And then for the red or the madder red, rose red or madder red, we're going to be going darker. So we've got 2 different styles happening here. Okay, so first thing I want to do is get my number 6 stamp. I'm going to get some of my yellow ochre handy, and I do want to have, I've changed my mind. I'm going to add a second brush to this. I'm just going to bring in my Princeton number 8. And this will be easier on you guys just so that you're able to, because time is of the essence and you'll see exactly why. So I've got my yellow ochre. I'm just going to mix some of that onto my palette over here on the side. And here we go. So it's about like a 70-30, no, actually maybe more like a 60-40%, where it's like 60% color, 40% water. So I've got a nice dark color here. Okay, so we're going to start off with doing the center, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, using just the tip of my brush, I'm lightly doing these little C strokes, and I'm leaving white space. And then I'm going in with my number 8, and I'm going to do this. I'm doing the C strokes again, but this time with just water. I am creating larger strokes around this. And I am blending this out, creating lighter looking petals. And then at this point, if you don't want your center to be super dark, you can just move the color around just a little bit so that it's also going outward into some of the other water strokes that you've added in. All these techniques that I'm showing you, this method that I'm showing you right here to create these roses, are pretty much what we've been doing over the last few videos. If you really sit down and pay attention, or you've been practicing this, you'll see that you've sort of built up to this level of comfort. Because one of the main things I've been stressing over and over again over all my videos is A, white space, B, making sure you don't have water pooling. And if you do, you just got to keep on practicing. Don't be alarmed. Don't be sad about it, because we all take time to sort of figure out how to get to that certain stage. So that's my little spiel. Okay, so let's move on to doing the pink rose. So I'm washing off my color. And I'm going to get, this time, we're flipping things around a little bit. So what I'm going to do this time is get my Madder Lake. Decided to go Madder Lake because rose red seems to be my favorite. But I'm getting some Madder Lake, mixing it onto the side. And what I'm going to do is get a 80-20% of it. Does that make sense? Yeah. So where it's 20% color, 80% water. So we're flipping it, so to speak. So very, very light pink. And I'm going to slightly turn my page over here a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing. Little strokes, C strokes, right? And then I'm going in with the other brush, the number 6, dipping the tip of my brush in water, going in and adding a deeper red. And as I am doing this, enhancing my petals, I'm actually dipping the tip of my brush in water to get a darker feel. To get a lighter feel, not darker feel. And now I'm just highlighting the center and stuff by adding more color and just moving the color around, just kind of adding a couple of strokes to enhance the whole layers happening within my rose. So again, we've done 2 different variations of this. One is meant to be lighter, one is meant to be darker, and we sort of flipped the script in terms of how we've formed our rose. But again, using the same wet on wet technique. And so we've got a dark rose and we've got a light rose over here. So again, if you've never done roses before and you're a beginner to watercolor, do not be alarmed. This takes a little bit of practice, but I just wanted to show you guys how easily you can get results if you've practiced the technique enough, and no one gets it in their first try. So again, give it a couple of shots and I want to see how you guys do. So please do show me and tag me on social media. If you feel like there's too much water happening in your rose, like over here, you can see like this is going to be very blobby. You can just take your brush and sort of swipe off some color, and you can add more detail that way. So practice all these techniques, techniques that I'm showing you, because all of this is fair game when you're painting. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to see how you fare doing these light and dark. Please feel free to use your own colors like I mentioned, or you can use these, whatever floats your boat. So Instagram and Facebook is where I would love to see your work. So you can either find me on Instagram, details are listed below, or you can join the Facebook group, which is the Claris Gomes Watercolor Facebook group, and share it with the whole community. And last but not least, if you like this video, please hit that like button and please do subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll chat soon. Bye.